Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you're doing well today. Just wanted to take a few moments and share with you kind of where we're going from here. With school starting back, our plan is to be back together meeting as a youth group when school does start back. Now, there may be some changes to what that's looked like in the past when we met, and so just stay tuned for what that looks like. Just know we're doing the best with the information we have, and we're going to try to get back to meeting together as soon as we can. And so as I was thinking about tonight's quick little Devo here, I got to thinking, well, what was the last thing that we really got into, and kind of let's get refocused on that. And so every Wednesday night I've been wearing my Be the Change shirt, and I was getting dressed this morning. I kind of changed up what I was going to talk about. And so we're going to go back to our Be the Change series and kind of get regrouped, refocused as we're going into the beginning of school. Because if there's ever a time that our world needed a little change, it's definitely right now. And so if you think back with me, our passage comes from Acts chapter 26, verses 17b and 18. And it says these words, "Yes, I am sending you to them to open their eyes so that they may turn from darkness to light, from the power of Satan to God. Then they will receive forgiveness for their sins and be given a place among God's people who are set apart by faith in me." And so over the next couple of weeks here, we're going to take and kind of break this down as we move into the beginning of school. And the very first thing that it talks about here is that Jesus is sending you. If you are a Christian, if Jesus Christ is in your heart, Jesus is sending you. Verse 17, he says these words, "I am sending you to them," okay? As Jesus sent Paul, the guy who is writing this letter, Jesus is also sending me, and he's sending you as well. But what does it mean to be sent? Well, by definition, it means instruct to go in a particular direction or to a particular destination, okay? So you have been dispatched. You have been called upon by Jesus and are being sent out, okay? You cannot have Jesus' Spirit inside you and keep that locked up or to be hidden, okay? If you have accepted Jesus into your heart, there has to be movement in your life, okay? So if we understand that, okay, great, I'm being sent. Well, where am I supposed to go? Well, the passage goes on there. I'm sending you to them. And that's exactly who we are being sent to them, okay? For Paul, this was to the Gentiles or to the people who were not Hebrew, okay? And I'm sure he was a little bit worried and a little concerned and probably had some excuses because people that aren't like you, it's just kind of weird, and there may be difficult conversations, and there may be just a little bit of awkwardness, and people may look different and talk different, all these different things, okay? But Paul went, okay? He understood that Jesus was sending him, and I think we need to do the same thing too, is that we are being sent, okay, to go to those people who talk a little bit different, that act a little bit different. Maybe they have a little bit different mindset than we do. Maybe we just need to embrace them, kind of have some conversations, and just be a light for Jesus to those people. And I can already think of the excuses right now that I hear from students all the time. Well, man, what if that person's weird? Or what if they ask me questions? Or what if they make me feel uncomfortable? You know, blah, blah, blah. All these things. Here's the thing. Just know, it's going to be weird. It's going to be awkward. You're having a conversation that's probably never been had before with someone you may not even know or may not know very well, okay? So if you know on the front end, hey, it's going to be weird, but you know what? I'm just going to embrace that, and I know that Jesus is sending me to this particular person, and if Jesus is sending me, he's going to take care of me, all right? So no matter what, Jesus is going to be with you, because on our own strength, we really can't be much of a change. We could probably get change to happen, but it's probably not the positive change that is going to bring about the life that God desires, okay? But with Jesus' help, man, all things are possible, okay? Right now, the world needs some change, and he is sending you to make that change happen. So be the change for Jesus, okay? Whether that's with your family, in your home, in your neighborhood, in your community, maybe on your sports team, whatever it may be, wherever you're at, be the change for Jesus. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys, and stay tuned as we kind of begin to share more about what the next couple of weeks are going to be looking like. I cannot wait to see you again, to play some games, and to hang out. It's going to be great. See you then.